At this point, you're well on your way to becoming a habit pro. You've learned the basics of the habit science, gotten more clear on some of the biggest pain points in your life, and you've uncovered how the best in the world build habits into their lives. In this module, you're gonna pick the one habit that you're gonna stick with for the next 30 days and beyond. If you've already started the course with a habit in mind, or you jumped right into doing the habit from day one, that's totally okay. In fact, I love the fact that you're so fired up about making positive changes in your life. But the next few lessons might even inspire some new habit ideas that you can implement going forward. When it comes to picking the one habit that you're gonna commit yourself to, you should choose carefully because not all habits are created equally. If you've ever visited the comment section on one of my YouTube videos, a common theme that comes up over and over again is people cracking jokes about my biceps. As subscriber Spicy Goat once said, the secret to his success is that his brain is located in his biceps. That's why they're so big. Now, this always cracks me up because throughout most of my life, I was never that guy. During my adolescence, I was always the smallest kid in school, and I left high school weighing just over 120 pounds. And it wasn't because of a lack of trying. I remember dusting off my dad's old rickety gym equipment. I stuffed my stomach until I was in physical pain, and I even mustered up the courage to jog in public a few times. I vividly remember blasting 50 Cent through my Rio MP3 player as I averted the eye contact of everyone that I jogged past. But regardless of how bad I wanted it, nothing seemed to work. Years went by, failed attempt stacked on top of failed attempt. I kept thinking, one day I'll figure this out. And then one day turned into day one. In my junior year of college, something clicked. Day one at the gym turned into a week. A month later, I started to see some results. 3 months in, and I felt like nothing could stop me. It took a lifetime of repeated attempts and repeated failures, but finally I started to see the change that I had always dreamed of. As I mentioned earlier in the course, the real remarkable thing was that the change didn't stop there. In fact, my fitness routine was just the beginning. I began to tear through books on self-development, and I started to look at every other area of my life that I could improve. I learned about nutrition and how to build simple meals that could give me energy throughout the day. I built a successful freelance filmmaking business that allowed me to work with clients that I respected and on projects that fulfilled me. And I took a hard look at my personal finances and put together a plan that helped me to pay off all of my student loans. In just a few years, my life looked completely different. And it all seemed to stem from just one small change, building a fitness habit. This is what Atomic Habits author James Clear calls a domino habit. It's the one small behavior change that leads to a positive chain reaction in other areas of your life. Once that first domino topples, it creates a powerful ripple effect and all the others start to fall into place. You can see the domino effect in action in a 2012 study from Northwestern University. Researchers found that when people decrease their amount of sedentary leisure time, they also reduce their daily fat intake. They were never told specifically to eat less fat, but spending less time on the couch led to less mindless eating and therefore a healthier diet. If you start to look closely, you can see domino habits are everywhere, like getting a full 8 hours of sleep each night. The more research that comes out about the importance of sleep, the more it continues to solidify its impact on the human body. It literally impacts every organ and process. Hitting the hay early is a habit that could give you more energy, help regulate your appetite, and give you more willpower to avoid temptations like mindless scrolling. Practicing meditation is another great domino habit that can impact many other areas of your life. It can help you stay focused on your work for longer, allow you to be more patient and present with loved ones, and help prevent you from falling back into unhealthier coping mechanisms for stress. Or if you prefer to work on a career goal like writing a book or starting a YouTube channel, your domino habit might be setting aside 20 minutes every day to create. And that's likely gonna have a knock-on effect in many other areas, from your mood to your problem-solving skills, and if things work out, your personal finances. We created simple habits to help you make big changes through small steps, but you need to pick the right habit in the right order for the dominoes to start falling. There are 3 basic principles that you need to keep in mind when you pick your habit. It should be easy, specific, and intentional. Is your habit easy? Your habit should be easy, but not too easy. Aim for something that will push you out of your comfort zone, but that you're confident you can maintain. Is your habit specific? Make sure that your habit is measurable and has a clear beginning and end. And does your habit align with your values? We've done all that hard work up front for a reason. Look back at how you answered earlier prompts in your workbook to make sure that your habit aligns with your values, goals, and beliefs. By selecting your domino habit based upon these 3 principles, you'll be much more likely to see incremental change in your life. And in the next lesson, we're gonna choose what habit that is.